So we're going to do a quick modification today. So I've hesitated doing this because as of right now, this is technically under warranty. The cool part about adding the hammer end with the 4mm driver is that it can be taken off and then this tool can be sent in. But what I want to do here is actually turn this into a true needle nose. The interesting thing about the evolution of the multi-tool is they've been trying to compensate for people's idiocy. People who want to torque with a needle nose plier it's just not smart. And they're not even forged plier heads. You just got to use your head about that. So I would rather have a finer tip, similar to what you find on the Leatherman Juice, than what we have here in the Skeletool. So I'm actually going to modify this and make it much more delicate, much more finer, I should say, much more pointed. Okay, so let's take a look and see how we. You can see on the left we have the Skeletool, and on the right we have the Juice KF4, probably my absolute favorite Juice model they ever made. And you can see how just perfect the needle nose pliers are for the Juice. You can get into all those tight spaces. They tried to make what was more of a hybrid plier head with the Skeletool, and frankly it doesn't then work well for fine tasks. You really should not be torquing with the tips of this tool on things. That's why things break. It has nothing to do with the actual implement itself. I mean, look at it. It's not designed for torquing. Look at how thin both of these pliers are. You have to use your tools the way they're meant to be used. Otherwise, they're going to break. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to bring this down and we're going to make it into a finer tip that will actually work far, far better for these fine tasks. The reason I am perfectly content with doing this is I will also be carrying on my person almost all the time the plier wrench, and that's what I'm going to use if I really need to torque something. So there we go. Let's get started, shall we? We're going to take a quick picture initially, and then we're going to see what it looks like after. I'm using the work sharp with the kin onion grinding attachment. And I can even do it one-handed, yeah, it's showing up. But you can see it's already starting to get to where I want it. This is not a lot of work, which is what I love about the flexible belts that this provides. It really adds a nice edge to it, and we're going to have a nice rounded edge, rounded corners here. I think for me at least, this is definitely an improvement. I don't know if it'll be for everyone, but if you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing over on YouTube. I'm going to continue